Farmers are calling for a replicated increase in prices of cocoa from the international market onto the local market. They say the government did a good job by increasing the price of cocoa beans by 28%. It has rippled to an increase in all other production costs and eventually affecting their profit margins. They made their request at an international cocoa conference in Accra.
Many cocoa farmers, especially in West Africa, are said to be living below globally defined poverty levels. Though 2/3 of the global cocoa production in the 2019-2020 cocoa season was harvested from West Africa, farmers in that part of the world do not receive their fair share of the distribution in the cocoa value chain. In Tetteh-Viwotor, for instance, a farmer is expected to earn 4 times his current income in order to reach the global poverty line of $2 a day. This development influenced the proposal of a price mechanism by Ghana and Côte d'Ivoire to project the floor price of cocoa to $2,600 with a living differential income of $400 per ton. In September this year, Ghana announced a 28% increase in cocoa price, which increased the existing price of a 64-kilogram bag of cocoa beans from 514 Ghana cedis to 660 Ghana cedis. This step by government was applauded by the cocoa sector, but farmers believe more must be done to make the system better.
Cocoa board promises that if the price fall below the current price, they are not going to reduce it. The farmer is still going to enjoy the 660. But if the world market increase is going to be increased for us, we are pleading that if the world market price increase, we should also increase it for us. They shouldn't wait until the end of the year as it used to be.
We are encouraging agroforestry, where farmers have to make sure that they have a lot of trees, in their cocoa farm to provide some kind of shade during the Harmattan season, so that at least that kind of ventilation that we want in the farm will be maintained in the farm. So we are appealing to government to review the existing, laws that make the tree, if unregistered, belong to, the state. They have to look at it.
The managing campaigner of EcoCare Ghana, Mr. Obed Usu-Adai, said for farmers to get a fair share of the value of their cocoa, more processing must be encouraged.
The solution is that farmers get fair share of the value of cocoa, not just the cocoa beans, but the whole value. And it is also very dependent on government. They need to start doing secondary and tertiary processing of cocoa. You can't export over 80% of your beans and expect that you get enough benefits to the farmer.
The International Cocoa Conference, funded by DFID through the Forest Governance Markets and Climate Program, is to clarify the applicable regulatory frameworks governing cocoa production and trade, to develop strategies to address pricing challenges with emphasis on sustainable cocoa production. Salome Tetteh, GBC News, Accra.